All right, and we got Espi versus Amrak, and this is just Fox Dittos. This is fast-paced, chain-grabbing, grimy as hell Fox Dittos. Yeah.
You mean it's not Falcon and Fox?
There
There
are
are
other characters in this game.
Really?
They're both Fox.
We saw like a Samus at the beginning.
We saw
right?
Samus, yeah. The Samus is now out of the tournament, so we have 1, 2, 3 Foxes. Schmugs was the 4th. He's out. We got 1 Puff. We got a Falco. We got a Peach, and we have Polo with the Falcon. So decent character pool. 20XX is not quite taken over yet.
Yeah, my like underdog performers that I'm rooting for, underdog, are definitely Unruly and Polo. Like they're who I want to see win more than anybody for their own like hearts and souls, you know.
Yeah, I will never get sick of seeing Polo win. He's the easiest guy to root for. He's so nice, and he plays so fast and so loose. And it's so much fun to watch. Yeah. I think my favorite set was Polo versus eBay at UBC Cup something. eBay was like a Falcon, came up from Washington, was talking a bunch of smack.
Yep.
And Polo just put him in his place. Like, I think eBay was talking about beating some of the guys later in bracket, wasn't even thinking about this Green Falcon, and this Green Falcon just put him down. It was so sick to see. Whole venue cheering for him.
Love it.
Guy leaves the venue with his tail between his legs.
Yeah. Awesome.
So this looks like hand warmers. Yeah, they're just getting into it.
So we got Amrak versus Schmugs, is it?
Amrak versus Espi.
Espi.
Yeah. Schmugs is out.
Right.
Yeah, he just got his shit pushed back by Polo. Okay.
All right.
Into it.
Fox Ditto.
Now I'm gonna try and figure out. Okay, black controller, port 1. Amrak is the white fox, and Espi
I wonder
is
what
red.
their history is for.
I would assume
I'm sure Espi has the edge in the last 2 years, but I wonder, like, you know, if they trade games, is it like usually like Amrak's really good. Like I'm sure he's got what it takes to take games off of Espi, but
For sure.
a match, maybe not.
I don't know, yeah, Amrak seems like one of these names that's just been around for so long, but is like never really talked about in like, you know, the PR or like as like a top player. But
Yeah, he's definitely a hidden boss of the scene.
definitely a hidden boss. Oh.
I feel like Amrak is like the top tier of the hidden bosses, and
Right.
Julian Amar is like the entry gate to the hidden bosses. He's like the casual
Oh my
musician who will
goodness.
like still
I
totally
love
take a
that.
run in like
Yeah.
bracket, right? Yeah.
Just throwing shade at Julian Amar for no
I'm
reason.
not. I'm saying he's the entry point.
Oh,
of
right,
it.
right, right.
If he played more,
Yeah,
you
he'd
know,
be
then
good.
he could. But
Shouts out Julian Amar.
No,
Released an album
yeah,
recently. It was good. Gave it a listen.
yeah, he's
Also,
an excellent musician.
Still has my capture card that I lent him for an in-house tournament from probably 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, if you ever want to return that, let me know. Let me
Well,
know.
he did move to Montreal as of like last week.
Stay psyched right now. Oh no, I'm never getting that capture card back.
Well, if he left it in town, I'll figure it out for you.
Okay,
So, yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah. He'll watch this and get back to us.
Actually, speaking of hidden bosses, would you consider Scion a hidden boss, or is he just like, is he goated at this point as like the best?
Scion is such a legend.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
He never
He's a BC
goes to
legend.
tournaments. He just plays rhythm games.
That's
and
what
like,
I mean, right? He's a legend. He's like
Yeah.
he's you know, a myth.
Okay.
You know? He's
Okay.
mythic status.
I see what you're saying.
Because when he came out, he won. You know, like
Any
like,
tournament he
I
comes
remember-
out to, he's just winning. Yeah, it's unreal.
Does he stream? How do you know he just plays rhythm games?
I've just heard that. That was a couple years ago. I just hear he plays like OS and DDR or something. I don't know, man. But that's just what I hear. He just got really, really, really good at them. And I guess if you're able to get good at one game, you're able to get good at, you know, multiple games probably.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's trouble. Espi
Okay.
dropping the first game.
Interesting. Amrak taking that game 1. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Darian kind of wiping his eyes, shaking his head after that match.
Amrak been practicing. Looking good.
Oh boy.
Jonah's laughing because Amrak can definitely hear the more we're saying.
No,
It might be
Amrak.
2 minutes from the zone, but.
Oh yeah, sorry. Amrak is White Fox. I take that back.
Oh, so it was swapped. Okay,
It was swapped.
So
Yeah.
Espi taking that game.
Thank you, Nastoys. Sad. Are you at this event? North Shore's finest? Best Martha May north of the Fraser River? Anyway. SB, clean stock. I want to see some chain grabs. I want to see some 0 to deaths here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my good. Wave dash turnaround up tilt. That is such a cool option.
Yeah, that last game was like super close, even though it was technically a 2-stock for Espi. Like,
Yeah.
Amrak definitely has what it takes in order to.
It was like coming into that last stock. Could have been a last stock situation and then just slipped off the edge and got caught slipping. But that's what happens in the Fox Ditto. Doesn't take much. This is a
ever since the
fragile
Armada
character.
shine, it's just like, don't be off stage for
Yeah.
Fox. Like, oh my god.
It's crazy
Prepare
that
to
it
die.
took.
That's how the greatest set of all time ended. Was like a crazy Fox shine off stage.
Yeah.
Like,
It's funny that it took so long for the Armada shine to like become a thing. Like you remember back in the
It's so
day,
good.
like Foxes would be up being and like people would just be like drilling at the corner and not going out there. They just drill over and over and over and over again until they rack up like 200% and then finally kill the Fox.
or they grab ledge and then they're trying to do aerials or whatever.
Yeah.
But like in that particular setup, like it just wasn't there. And Armada found like every way to get a shine off of like them being down.
And then as soon as Armada switched to Fox, like within a month, everyone was doing the Armada shine.
Obviously, like, oh my
It's
God.
the most. It's a
and
free
they're
kill.
all so good at it. It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, is it that easy? Like, but it kind of is
It's
once
pretty
you know
easy.
what to do. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
you know where to go. You
we
know
said
your
his
time.
name earlier. Now he's in the chat. Evan Watkins, a.k.a. Mojo Monkey, cheering for Darian.
Nice. Oh, well.
Oh,
Looks like
yeah.
you gave him that blessing.
Gave him that energy.
Yeah.
That monkey
that's Spirit
mojo.
Bomb. So many good homies.
So many good homies. You love to see it.
We love you all, fam.
Wish you were all here.
Yeah, 100%. I'll need to go out for the drinkies soon.
That's legal now. You are actually allowed to see your friends, which is kind of crazy.
You're not allowed to go dance, though. No mingling of tables and no dancing.
No dancing.
I can't believe they specifically said no dancing.
Yeah, they
Like,
open nightclubs and they're like, it's like the town from Footloose, you know? No dancing allowed. Brew Hall Brawl. Yeah, that's happening tomorrow or Tuesday, isn't it? The weekly at the Brew Hall.
Oh, Kyle's first event?
Yeah, Kyle's event. Shouts out Brew Hall. Used to work there.
Nice.
Absolutely hate working at restaurants because of that job, but super fun spot. Lots of beer.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to go to an event, I think he's running it as a weekly, so every Tuesday night there should be something happening at the Brew Hall. It's a smaller venue, but it's super nice. Lots of drinks, lots of good food, and the vibes will be immaculate. But
sounds like a good time. On Thursday, I'm going to drop in at Game Quarters. Have you heard of that?
No.
The
What
spot
is
that's
that?
opened up on the drive? Yeah, it's like a private venue space that just looks hella dope. Like Game Quarters 604, I think is their Twitter.
Cool.
And
check it out.
yeah.
Yo, that was cool. He
Oh.
he did the up tilt, traded with the Firefox, and then Darian just fell right into the shine and just went off stage. Oh, nice little downward angled forward tilt, but gets caught with the back air. Armada
Nice.
shine. You love to see
Amrak
it.
saying, I'm here to play.
Yeah.
I'm here to play. Like,
I've been
on the
playing
board.
Slippy. I've been grinding that unranked. I'm not going down without a fight.
You want to miss that punish? I got punished for you, baby.
I got punished for you. All right, going into game 4, looking like Yoshi's story. This is what I like to see. None of that Dreamland crap. None of that running away lasering. This is scrapping. This is Norwalk melee at its finest. although neither of them hitting each other very much for the first couple seconds. But we get a couple fallen up airs.
Ooh, calculated punish.
You see that double shine? You see that double shine? Covering everything. That was incredible.
No escape.
Oh, and then just waits. Raw grabs him out of the aerial. That takes balls. Holy cow. These guys just punching each other in the nose, throwing out jabs. Yep. Just the crouch cancel, doesn't care much of, but then manages to pick it up. Yeah. Oh, Amrak with the dash attack on shield, but doesn't get punished for it. Nice. Reads the tech in place, gets the up smash. Pretty close match. Fox did it. All it takes is one clean hit, and you're racking up percent like nothing.
Yeah. Like this.
Yeah, it's a good, really good on reaction. Double Amsa tech on the platform. So impressive. Either of those would have sent him off stage and set up for an edge guard situation.
It's just happening so fast. I'm like, oh, yeah, Amsa tech?
Yeah,
like,
Amsa tech, yeah.
Twice? Oh.
Yeah, I can barely register that it's happening, and these guys are actually doing the inputs on their controllers.
And keeping up with every single one of the next options from it.
Yeah, the amount of information you need to juggle to play this stupid game is incredible, and that's why we love it.
This stupidly brilliant game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who was it? I think it was Moki or someone on Twitter was saying, you know, if you're not playing the Fox Ditto pretty much 100% on reaction, you're losing.
Yeah.
And what we've seen in this match is these guys are reacting to a lot of options, and when they're trying to read their opponent and when they're throwing out kind of Hail Mary options, trying to get a tech in place, they're not, they're whiffing and they're getting turned around.
Yeah.
And so it's when they're a little bit more patient and waiting to react to options that they're finding a lot of success. So just off the text, I guess that's it. But
yep. Good showing from Amrak. Definitely love that last like 3-stock game. So, GG's, lads.
GG's. So that puts Espi in losers quarters, waiting for the result of Webwipe and Elliot. Nope, of Sunsei and Unruly. So Espi is going to be up most likely against Unruly, but we'll see.
Yep.